Welcome to the Game Week 14 team review. Two Chelsea players came into the team for Game Week 14, ahead of their kind run of fixtures, and it was Romelu Lukaku and Cedric Soares who made way. The Manchester United forward returned an assist against Watford to beat Alvaro Morata's Game Week 14 score, but the Chelsea forward's strong underlying numbers against Swansea suggest there's no need to panic. Andreas Christensen came in, ahead of Marcos Alonso, after David Luiz was ruled out with a knee injury, appearing to make the budget-friendly Chelsea centre-back more assured of a starting place. Let's take a look at how the FPLtips team got on in Game Week 14. The Burnley double-up of Nick Pope and Ben Mee came close to a double clean sheet before Josh King found a late consolation goal for the Cherries. Mustafi earned his 7th clean sheet from 8 appearances this season, as Arsenal made light work of their home fixture against Huddersfield, winning by a 5-0 scoreline in the end. Andreas Christensen returned a clean sheet in his first outing for the FPLtips team, as Chelsea secured a narrow 1-0 win over Swansea. The game between Brighton and Crystal Palace ended goalless, with Ruben Loftus-Cheek unable to impose himself on the game, aside from his 2 efforts on goal, one of which found the target. Raheem Sterling rescued all 3 points for Man City during the 2-1 win over Southampton, with an injury-time goal. He's now been directly involved in 13 Premier League goals in total, more than any other Man City player. Watford scored twice during the defeat to Manchester United, but Richarlison was unable to work the goalkeeper with any of his 4 attempts at goal, though all 4 were from inside the box, and no midfielder took more during Game Week 14. Mohamed Salah was the hero of the game week, finding his 11th and 12th goals of the season during a 13-minute cameo against Stoke, after Klopp decided to give him a well-deserved rest. Having already taken a 4-point hit, Christian Eriksen was afforded one more game in the FPLtips team, but the Spurs midfielder suffered his 6th consecutive blank. Despite that, his underlying numbers were somewhat impressive, producing 4 attempted assists, one of which was classed as a big chance created. Eriksen also missed the target with a big chance that he really should have scored. Despite failing to get on the scoresheet during the win over Swansea midweek, Alvaro Morata registered an impressive tally of 6 shots in Game Week 14. 4 of those were on target, with 2 being defined as big chances, so the Chelsea forward was unfortunate not to find FPL returns. Captain Harry Kane got there in the end, scoring a consolation goal with just over 10 minutes to go against Leicester. Just like Morata, the Spurs forward also registered 6 shots in Game Week 14, but the goal was his only shot that found the target. A score of 59 points minus a 4-point hit was above the top 10k average and enough for a small rise to 104k, knocking on the door of the top 100,000.